clean game, and some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lillard. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What did you find out, David?
We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Kuzma with it. Lopez guarded by Porzingis. To the inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Great D that time from Tatum. White drives in. And the layup falls. White's got his second basket.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Down low. Porzingis with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Lillard bounce pass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Giannis, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here is Porter. Last game he had 12.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's field, but not one to leave open. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Bucks trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. The kick out to Holiday. Horford no luck. And it's Trent in the corner. With 1 on the clock, and it is good!
One of the first quarter score. Your Bucks.
One eye on the rim.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some latent defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Holiday, no one around him. Misses the 3. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 6. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Green bounce pass. There's Porter with the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 6. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the run, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Back to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Back to Lillard. Fires it up. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Prince on the way. There's the 3. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Lillard missing. Boston leading by 12. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Lopez. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post is one. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pulls up on the elbow. Prince misses. And so it's Boston with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
and at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Trent. And Boston with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the lose.
And that does it for the first half of the play. It's the Celtics as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Lillard missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, credit to Holiday for that intelligent pass, getting the ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's Brown outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks trailed by 16. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Knocked away. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
The athletic ability of Holiday on full display there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Green, no luck.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They missed their first four. They've got to get on track. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Green. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Giannis with it, guarded by Tatum. 6 to shoot. Into Kumbo. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backdoor thus far.
Here's Green. Good, and nice assist from Prince.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
2 points. That one goes.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Zoe Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Pritchard pulls it down.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Out to the wing. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Milwaukee foul.
And foul on the
Gary
shot. They
Trent
shoot
Jr.
2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Outside, Green. Outside, Porter. Back to Green. Charity stripe shot. That shot misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Derek White.
Good on the shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And they double up Giannis.
Violation.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Cornette. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Cornette. They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jr. Second personal
It's going to
foul.
be on Gary Trent Jr.
Second team foul.
For Boston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Outside, Porter. On the wing, Green. 4 seconds left. And he overshot that one, missing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were
The
giving it to him.
quarter with the score.
And at the end of the third quarter,
Your watch. 20. The Celtics.
and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Here's Pritchard.
Peyton
And he
Pritchard.
makes good on the layup.
The assist.
Pritchard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Craig. Here's Cornette. Shot clock at 5. With the fadeaway. And that one is off. Here's Trent. And he makes that one.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
A wide open look here for Craig.
Torrey Craig,
Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Craig's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Livingston. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Worked that one inside nicely.
At the line for the Celtics.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get sacked.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Holiday with the block. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Back to Holiday. And they get it back. Here's Hauser. Stolen by Jackson. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Now here's Lillard. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston dictating the flow. To the middle. And Brown throws it down.
Assist foul.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Over Holiday. And it's Lillard again missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it. Here's Craig. Driving
Torrey
in.
Craig.
And finished off by Craig.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
Second personal
Hey,
foul.
GA, how about Damian
First
Lillard's
team foul.
time in Portland? 11
At
magnificent
the line
years.
for the Bucks.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the
Damian
best trailblazer
Lillard.
of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
Celtics
Every
ball.
time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Cornette. Good D by Lopez. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The 15-footer. Here's Prince. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance
Charging foul
in warm-up.
called on.
Even though he is
Porter
capable
Jr.
of hitting that shot, I'd like to
First
see him
personal
work
foul.
for a better look in that
First
situation.
team foul. Checking into the
And there's the
Celtics.
call on Kevin Porter.
Sam Hauser.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Milwaukee foul.
Fouling like
Kevin
that
Porter
isn't how
Jr.
you get back in the game.
Second personal foul.
Here's
Second
Cornette.
team foul.
Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the
This
end of the
crowd
game.
was stunned by the match.